You, how dare you do this to me?
Huh? Who are you?
Huh? Are you serious? Lily, there is no way you could forget about me.
Do you know who I am? I really don't remember you.
Do you know what you did to my son?
Huh? Your son? What are you talking about?
You have no idea how much that boy has been hurt.
I'm sorry, but I really don't know what you're talking about.
I had to ask someone who knows about cell phones to finally get to you. It took a lot of work.
I see.
Yes, you do. Why are you acting like I'm the strange one? Do you know how rude it is to forget me?
I don't even know you.
Lying like that again. Anyway, let's meet and talk.
Huh? I can't meet someone I don't know. To be honest, this whole thing is a little weird.
Just come. I'll be waiting for you on a bench on the west side of the Central Park on Saturday at 2 p.m.
What? It's so sudden.
I won't allow you to run away anymore. I'll be waiting for you there.
I won't be there.
Hey, how dare you not show up? How could you keep someone waiting for 3 hours and not show up?
It's you again. Who the hell are you? I really don't know you. It's creepy.
Huh? You know me, Lily. Even though we've only met once. What do you mean it's creepy?
No, I really don't remember. At least we didn't exchange numbers, right? Where did you get my contact from?
It was on my son's phone. Your husband, my son.
Huh? So that's what you're saying. Are you trying to say that you are my mother-in-law?
Yes.
No, my mother-in-law's ID is registered in my phone.
Oh, well. In that case, you shouldn't have said, "Who are you?" If you already have my ID, that means you know who I am, too.
No, I really don't. My mother-in-law's ID is not your ID.
Huh?
I mean, I'm saying that my mother-in-law is not you.
You're trying to get away with something. You're trying to get away with something you did.
Huh? Something I did.
My son, who was investigating your affair, was seriously hurt. I will not allow my son to be subjected to this terrible thing.
What? What do you mean?
You ran over my son. I'm sure you thought you could keep him from talking, but I won't let you get away with it. I will never forgive you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one more time. Who are you?
I'm your husband's mother. Your mother-in-law.
You know what? My mother-in-law and I are on vacation abroad.
What?
My mother-in-law is suffering from back pain and is staying at a spa resort for a long time to recover.
What? I'm your mother-in-law. What's this about staying at a hotel and having back pain? Don't give me any of your stories.
It's not a story. I mean, if your son has been in an accident, why don't you focus on that? If there is a case, the police will be involved. If I am really involved, it will become clear during the investigation. I don't want you to confuse people with your crazy testimony.
You're trying to escape.
I've done nothing wrong, so there's no reason to run away. And just for the record, I'm pretty sure you're not my mother-in-law.
You're still saying that?
Goodbye.
Wait, I'm not finished talking.
I have no idea what you are talking about. How can you say that when you don't even know if you're my mother-in-law or not?
Think about my son, how much he is suffering.
If you're worried about your son, please make sure I'm the right person first. I really don't know anything.
I can see right through your lies.
I am not lying. There is no point in talking any further. I'm ending this conversation.
Hey, wait a minute.
There's no point in waiting. There's no point in having this conversation.
You really don't feel anything? My son is hurt.
This is ridiculous. If I'm really involved, then show me proof.
Proof? I'm sure I have proof.
Until you find that proof, your words are just illusions. Let's end this.
Such rudeness. I will never forgive you. Your lies have been seen through.
Who do you think it is? I know it's been a while, but you haven't forgotten me, have you? I'm your only sister. Sis?
I have a bad feeling about this.
What do you want? What? That's a terrible thing to say. I'll tell you straight out. I need to borrow some money. What? You haven't contacted me in a few years. Money? What happened to your rich husband you bragged about? You seduced Roger, who was my fiancé, saying that you were more suitable for a high-class man. You used pregnancy as a trick to get him to marry you. That was nothing. At that point in time, you hadn't yet responded to his marriage proposal. So it's safe. I suppose you could say it's safe. You haven't forgotten how you ruined your auntie's reputation for arranging the match, have you? And you haven't forgotten that your ashamed father and mother disowned you too, have you? Come to think of it, you weren't even pregnant after all, right? You've been holding on to this for a long time, haven't you? You've already gotten married to another man since then. Now we're talking about money. I don't want to lend you money, but what happened? Actually, I accidentally hit Roger with my car. What? I put the car in the wrong gear and drove off. I thought I put the car in reverse, but it went forward and... What? Really? It was a life-threatening accident, and he'll be in a coma for 2 months. Are you saying that you want me to pay for Roger's hospital bills and car repairs? That's part of it, but you know, it was just when he found out about my affair. What? My boyfriend and I were making love in the car, and Roger saw us. I tried to get away from him, and when I started the car suddenly, I made a mistake in shifting gears. Oh my God. So, you know, I was also charged for assault. So that means it's a huge payment. $70,000. You know I don't have that kind of money, right? You quit your job and became a housewife because you were going to marry Roger, who has a high income, right? That's right. Big mistake. I don't know if it's a mistake or not, but I'm sure you're getting what you deserve now. That's... You know what, sis? I'm sorry to change the subject, but I need to ask you something. What? What's your mother-in-law's name? What? My mother-in-law? Within half a month after I met Roger, his parents got divorced, right? Because of that mess, I didn't have a chance to learn her name. But if you are the one who married Roger, I thought you might at least know her name. As I recall, it was Janet. Janet? So, what about it? I think I've heard that name Janet somewhere. No, I don't think you would have. You must have some terrible misunderstanding. Well, I don't know. Something... I'm bothered by it. Hey, what about the money? Anyway, first of all, calm down. Let's put Roger first. I agree, but we can't do anything without money.
Lily, perhaps you think you've gotten away with it? You did a terrible thing to my son, but you say you didn't do it. How much more will you pretend to be innocent? I won't let you do it. I demand $70,000 from you.
Huh? What do you mean? You again?
I've decided to make my son's sorrows go away.
I don't know what you mean by sorrows. What exactly are you referring to?
I will never forgive you for what you did to my son.
I don't remember doing anything to your son. Oh well, I was just about to call you.
Oh?
Well, let me ask you this. Can you come to the front of the parking lot on the west side of the Central Park in Arlo City at 10 a.m. this coming Saturday? I'll meet you there.
Oh? Suddenly you're being honest with me? You're not up to something, are you?
Wouldn't that be more convenient for you?
Well, yes. I'm sure you're sorry for what you did, so I won't pursue it too deeply.
See you on Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll be waiting for you there. You won't get away this time.
Sis, it's 10:30 this Saturday morning. What? You prepared $70,000? Come in front of the parking lot on the north side of the Central Park in Arlo City. Huh? You can come, right? That's the call about the money, right? Are you coming or not? I'm coming. I'll be there. Don't be late. Now I don't have to borrow money. Oh, but there's one thing I want to make sure of. What? Are you sure you'll be there? Don't complain later, okay? Okay. I'll be there on time. Don't worry. Okay, so Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Be on time. Don't worry about that. I wouldn't be late for the money. If you don't go, you're the one who's going to be in trouble later. Of course I will. This will solve my problem too. Thanks, Lily. You're the best sister I've ever had. No, it's too early to thank me. You'll have to wait until it's all over before you can thank me. Okay. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you at the place. That's a relief. I can't be responsible for anything that happens later, so you're on your own. Okay, Saturday then. Don't worry. Once again, thank you, Lily. Thank me when it's over. I hope everything gets resolved properly on Saturday. Yeah, I'll see you on Saturday.
Lily, I came to the appointed place as promised. What is the meaning? Did something happen here? Why are there so many cars here? What's with this black van?
Hello, Janet. You are right on time. That's great.
What's so great about it? What are you going to do to me?
The people who came for you are not bad people. Don't worry.
Why would I worry? I came all the way here because you said you would give me $70,000.
I never said anything about giving you $70,000.
What?
You said you needed the $70,000, so I just introduced you to a place where you could work.
What? A job?
The van that came to pick you up. It's the company van of a civil engineering company called Penco.
What? Why would you do this to your own husband's mother? I charged you $70,000 to avenge my son's death. Why are you talking about me working?
When your husband divorced you, you claimed $70,000 in alimony plus repayment for spending your husband's personal savings, right?
Huh?
To begin with, your son, he's not dead.
That's true, but that doesn't explain why this is happening.
I understand you're in trouble, but let's not put the blame on someone else. Now is the time to show your ability to solve the problem yourself.
Huh?
And I've said it many times, I am not your son's wife.
That again. How many times do I have to go back to the beginning? You were my son's arranged marriage partner, weren't you, Lily?
That's right. that's for sure.
I heard that you got married in less than 6 months after the matchmaking.
During that less than 6 months, the marriage partner changed.
What?
I'll start from the ending. Your son, Roger's wife, is my sister, Nancy.
Huh? Your sister?
Janet, I've heard about your situation. I understand that your husband divorced you right after your son and I met. He didn't share the results of our subsequent matchmaking, did he?
I wonder if that's the case.
In fact, it is so, and you must have mistaken me for your son's wife.
I had the opportunity to meet Roger several times after the divorce.
I see. Roger and I had exchanged contact info during our blind date. I wonder if you had secretly taken my contact information?
If only I had asked for the name of the person he was going to marry, I wouldn't have made such a mistake.
Well, you couldn't have predicted what happened, could you? In fact, he got married to the sister of his arranged marriage partner. What a surprise! It would have been too much trouble to explain how it happened.
So that's how it is.
Maybe your son had his own reasons for not telling you. If he had informed you earlier, there wouldn't have been such a mess. It's important that we share a little more information from now on. Now, are we done?
Yes?
I'm sure you're already on your way in the Penco van. The Penco group has instructed me to cut off all communication after I've told you what I need to tell you.
Wait a minute.
Well, I was just caught up in a misunderstanding caused by a lack of information, so I'll just say that our relationship ends here.
Wait a minute.
Good luck with your work at the Penco group.
Wait a minute.
Lily? Hey, is the meeting place correct? Something's not right. I don't think the meeting place is wrong. You're right about where you need to be. Huh? Lily? I'm being put into a black van. Yep. It's Penco Group's van. What? Oh no, that's... Yep, that's where our aunt's husband works.
Yeah, but not just that. It's a place for delinquent rehabilitation, too.
Well, I guess they have a reputation for rehabilitation. From my point of view, it's a good civil engineering company with a good employee training program, you know?
Why do I have to work for the Penco Group? All I have to do is get $70,000 from you.
I never said anything about giving you $70,000.
What?
You said you had to come up with $70,000, so I gave you a job. That's what this is about? Is that what you meant when you called me to come out? Good luck. Lily, wait. This is a joke, right? You're serious? Yes, I'm serious. I think you should solve your own problems by yourself.
But I just can't do it. I've never done a job like this before.
That's your responsibility. You should take responsibility for your own actions. If you need $70,000, earn it yourself.
How am I supposed to?
If you think about it, you'll get it. You'd better work hard. Otherwise, things will only get worse and worse.
This is absolutely impossible.
It's not impossible. I think we can do anything if we really try. Because you need $70,000, right? I think you have to do it.
There's no way out. Is there no other way? But I really don't know if I can do this.
You can't start whining now. You sowed the seeds yourself, so reap what you sow. Don't bother me anymore.
Please, Lily, please help me. You're my sister, right?
That's enough. It's your responsibility as an adult to take care of what you've done by yourself. Don't keep being spoiled.
Please, I can't work in a place like this. Help me, Lily.
It's already decided. What you do now is up to you. think hard and carve out your own future.
Oh, no. Lily, you're too cold.
I'll tell you about Janet and my sister after that. Janet started working for the Penco Group. At first, she had a hard time getting used to the work, but little by little, she got used to it. Janet complained a lot at first, but now she says she's glad to work there. Regarding the relationship between my sister and Roger, through working at Penco Group, my sister reflected on her past behavior and gradually changed. At first, Roger was very angry at my sister. But after seeing my sister's efforts, his feelings seem to have changed little by little. What will happen in the future depends on my sister, doesn't it? I have nothing to do with this, so I think she should do as she pleases. I'm living happily with my husband and mother-in-law, maintaining a good relationship with them. Thanks to me being a good role model, my sister has been able to improve herself.
We can finally go for the honeymoon at last. I can't believe it's only a week away. I'm so excited and looking forward to it.
Me too. We've got 9 days and we're going to have so much fun.
I think I'm going to buy a French guidebook on my way home from work because it's so important to do some research in advance.
Agreed. Let's find some good restaurants. I want to know where the best wine is.
I want to go to a restaurant with a famous chef.
Most of famous restaurants are in Paris, so we should check that out.
Got it. It's our long-awaited honeymoon, so let's splurge.
Of course. Oh, and by the way, my mom is looking forward to it too.
Your mom? Why?
Because she's never been abroad. She's looking forward to it more than we are.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I don't understand why your mom is involved.
What? Didn't I tell you? Since Mom has never been on an overseas trip before, she decided to join us.
I didn't know about that. It isn't a family trip. It's our honeymoon, Luther.
That's why Mom wants to join us. It's safer than going with a stranger, right?
I thought you said no to her.
How could I say no? It's Mom's request.
It's impossible. Let me say it again. It's our honeymoon.
Isn't it okay to have one more person on the trip? We're family anyway.
I've never heard about a mother who joins her son on his honeymoon trip. This is just unbelievable.
Well, Mom is different from other people.
Stop kidding me. I'm just saying that it's against the common sense.
It's just a trip, so it isn't a big deal. Are you telling me that you hate Mom?
That's not the point. This is not an ordinary trip. It's our long-awaited honeymoon.
It's still a trip, right? I just want to make Mom happy.
I mean, didn't your father say anything about that?
Dad's not going. I thought Mom will be lonely, so I invited Dad too, but he refused.
Oh my God, are you serious? Your dad did the right thing.
Is that so? I thought Dad said that because he hates going abroad.
I told you that's not what I meant. He was trying to tell you that there's no way he's going because it's our honeymoon.
You're just overreacting. Stop saying honeymoon over and over again. It's just a trip.
We've booked a nice hotel since it's our honeymoon, haven't we? I want to make it special for just the two of us.
It'll be a great memory for sure. Anyway, I want you to add an extra room. Also, please arrange Mom's airplane ticket.
Seriously? I told you that it isn't a family trip, didn't I? I can't believe you just said that.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to arrange it. It's impossible.
You work at the airport, so it's easy for you to arrange the ticket, right? If possible, I want you to book the business class.
Stop talking nonsense. I'm getting dizzy.
Mom's getting old, so it's a torture to let her sit at the economy class for a long flight. We're young, so it's fine. Can you at least arrange that?
I can't.
You are a terrible person, Kelly. Mom said that it doesn't matter if we can't sit next to each other, so you could at least arrange her seat in business class.
I told you it's impossible. I didn't give permission for your mom to come with us in the first place.
Don't say that. Mom's so excited. You can speak French since that was your major in college, so she's counting on you. You should be proud since Mom seldom praise other people.
I don't care about that. Is she going to follow us every day during the trip?
Of course, I can't just let her travel alone overseas. She'll join us when we eat out too.
Do you really understand what a honeymoon trip is, loser?
Mom isn't a selfish woman, you know. That's why we will be staying at a different room, so don't worry about that.
That's not the point.
She's expecting a honeymoon baby, so she doesn't want to intrude us. We're gonna have to work on that.
What? That's gross.
Hey, that's a terrible thing to say.
I don't think so. Anyway, if you really want your mom to come with us, I won't go.
Oh, come on, don't be so selfish.
Your mother is the one who's selfish. It's her honeymoon. It has to be just the two of us.
For your information, it'll be just the two of us in the hotel room.
We're going for a honeymoon trip to make memories together, right?
We can make memories, it's not a problem. Why are you so obsessed with making memories?
There will be one extra person there, so she'll ruin the memories.
You're being too rude. Think about how you say it. We're a family now.
We're a family, so normally your mom would refrain from joining us, just like what your father did.
Mom says she wants to go abroad a lot from now on. I can't imagine what the future holds if you don't want her to come with us.
Are you going to treat me like a tour conductor? That's too selfish.
I didn't say that. You can speak foreign language and you work at the airport.
Anyway, I'll never go if your mom is going.
If you keep talking like that, I'm leaving you.
Go ahead. I know how desperate you are to go on a trip with your mom. Are you telling me that you're prioritizing your mom instead of me? Fine then.
Why would I do that? I want to go with the three of us.
That's just unacceptable. I definitely refuse. For your information, I don't like your mom.
So now you're criticizing my mom, huh? That's enough.
I'm going to take this opportunity to say it outright. She makes fun of me a lot and she's also vulgar.
She's my mom. Well then, I'll make the arrangements.
You can do whatever you want. I'm definitely not booking a flight. If your mom is coming together with us, I'm not going.
Fine, have it your way, you stonehead.
If you seriously don't understand my feelings, I'll think about some things related to our future.
You're overreacting. It's just a trip. I'll take care of everything. Just calm down for now.
I'm perfectly calm, so you don't have to worry about me.
Got it. It's 9 days ahead, so maybe you'll change your mind by then.
I won't change my mind. You'd know that, don't you?
Let's just end this conversation for now. I'll take care of the extra arrangements.
You can do whatever you want. I won't change my mind.
You don't want to be in a bad mood during the trip, do you? Just do me a favor.
As it turns out, my husband really did arrange the airline tickets and hotel room for his mom. I was so disgusted by his behavior that I secretly canceled the tickets in my name. Also, I was deeply disillusionized by my husband's complete disregard for my arguments. My husband doesn't care about my feelings at all until the day of the trip.
Hey, I'm waiting for you at the airport.
What? Are you stupid? You left me at home and went straight there, didn't you?
You said you weren't going, so I'm just waiting for you to come back later. Me and Mom are being nice to you, aren't we?
Huh? I told you that I'm not going, didn't I?
Mom's waiting for you too. We're running out of time. She's gonna get really mad.
Let her be angry then. I'm seriously telling you that I'm not going. I've already canceled my ticket and hotel room.
What? You're seriously not going? It's your dream trip to France. I can't believe you just canceled it.
It was our honeymoon, but you insisted of having your mom joining us.
I'm so disappointed at you, Kelly. You're too stubborn.
Don't you get it? You haven't even spoken to me at home until today.
It was hard for me to do that because you were so angry the whole time. I can feel that. I thought the trip would cheer you up, so I was being patient.
What? I can't believe you just said that.
Well, I can't believe you're that mad at me. Just cut it out, okay?
I think you must do some Google search to find out the meaning of a honeymoon trip. I've been looking forward to it, but you've been ignoring my feelings.
Why don't you just go with us? No one said anything about not going. You're really stubborn, aren't you? I'm appalled.
I'm the one who's appalled. Did you forget that we have wedding photos planned for our honeymoon? We even planned to see the night view.
We just need to ask Mom to join us. Besides, we can see the night view together, so what's the problem? I think it's more fun if we have more people getting involved.
Don't you think it's a huge problem to have a night view date with your mom joining? Are you saying that you don't mind having your mother there for a romantic wedding photo shoot?
You're not my girlfriend anymore. You're my wife and you're our family. To be honest, I thought it would be more fun with Mom there.
Huh? What makes you think so? I don't understand.
Leaving my mom who gave birth to me to go abroad on her own, it's a little awkward. Mom is a special person to me.
You never said that when we were dating. We went on trips, but you didn't bring your mom there. Why did you decide to let her join our honeymoon?
To be honest, I've always wanted to have Mom join me at every trip. When we were dating, we were not a family yet, so I decided not to let her join me.
Seriously? You're a mama's boy. Ew, disgusting.
I'm not a mama's boy. I just love my mom. Anyway, I don't have time for this.
I don't need you to do that. You and your mom can do whatever you want.
You'll be in a better mood by the time we get back, right? I don't want to hear you whining or regretting about not joining the trip after we return.
I've had enough. You and your mom can enjoy yourselves during the trip. Just forget about me.
What a worst honeymoon trip. Well, I'm going to have fun anyway.
Yeah, whatever. You're going on a family trip, not a honeymoon trip.
You'll definitely regret your decision later. See you. Hey, Mom and I just got back from a trip. I don't know why, but we can't get into the house.
Oh, you're back.
I've been calling you multiple times. I can't open the door to the house. Where are you?
Well, that's because you can't use the same key anymore.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
I already sold the house.
Really? Can you explain why?
Please give the real estate agent the keys to the house you have. I'll let him know that you'll be in touch with him.
Don't play tricks on me. Are you still mad at me? Give me a break. I went to the trouble of buying you some souvenirs.
I'm not joking. I don't even want a souvenir.
Enough is enough. I've got a lot of luggage. Hurry up and let me in.
I told you the house has already been sold. If you think I'm lying, why don't you check with the real estate agent?
No, that's impossible. I have all my stuff inside the house. You can't just move out without permission.
I did move out anyway. I've sent all your stuff to your parents' house in the countryside. You don't have a problem with that, right?
What? Are you serious?
I'm very serious. I even got your dad's permission.
My dad? What? Why?
You just moved into the house I bought, so it's up to me to decide about when I want to sell the house.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why is Dad involved?
Don't you get it? We can't no longer stay married.
I still don't get it. What's going on? What happened when I was on the trip with Mom?
I'm asking for a divorce.
Why? We just got married.
I didn't expect such a speedy divorce either. I'm so disappointed in myself.
I don't have any intention of doing that. We promised to be with each other from now on, right?
I wish I could have noticed it when we were still dating. I didn't know that you were such a mama's boy. I don't want to stay married with you.
Was it because I went on a trip with Mom? That's not a good excuse to ask for a divorce.
I can't do it anymore. I don't even want to see you right now.
Why are you being so mean to me? I can't understand why you want a divorce.
Your dad said that it can't be helped. He even apologized to me for your behavior.
That's crazy. I'm his own son.
Your dad didn't know that you were such a horrible mama's boy. He was really upset. I feel sorry for him. Your dad said that I should seek for my own happiness.
How selfish. You said that you want to live a happy life together with me, didn't you?
Yes, that's what I thought, but after we got married, you always prioritized your mom. I'm fed up with your attitude.
What's wrong with taking care of my own mother? A good husband takes a good care of his mother, don't you think?
In your case, it's just too much to bear.
What? I was just doing what a son should do to his mom.
I was so mad when I found out that you are a mama's boy. If we were only in a casual relationship, I wouldn't mind about that at all.
I just wanted to show Mom how grateful I am to be her son.
You're so annoying. Your dad's getting tired of you too. So why don't you go back to your beloved mom? That'll solve everything.
Mom is important, but you are important too.
You're lying. Your mom is the most important thing to you, Luther.
Don't say that. I just feel like I can finally show her some filial piety.
I can't do this anymore. You were posting pictures of you and your mom having fun during the trip on social media without considering my feelings. Absolutely impossible.
What's wrong with that? Everyone else is doing the same thing, right?
Didn't you read the comments? One of them mentioned that having a honeymoon trip with your mom is so lame. It's definitely out of question.
I wrote the reason why I did that was because you couldn't come with us.
That's not the point. Can't you even see that all your friends are upset? You have gone too far.
Can't you at least allow me to post pictures of our trip?
I told you that's not the point. You don't understand anything, do you?
Anyway, I don't want a divorce. Where are you now? I'm still in front of our house.
I'm not going to tell you where I am since I'm already in my new apartment. Don't mind me.
That's where I'm going to live there too, right? We'll be together forever from now on.
No way, it's a one-bedroom apartment for a single person. I'm not gonna live with you.
Are you seriously not going to tell me where you are now?
Of course not. I'm not going to tell someone I don't want to be with anymore. You're being too persistent.
Then what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Why don't you go to your beloved mother's house?
I have to get on a plane to get there since it's a countryside.
You can do that, can't you? It's the best thing in the world to have a mother who loves you, lives together with you.
No, I love you, Kelly. Please understand that.
I don't want to understand. If you really loved me, you wouldn't do something I don't like.
I didn't know that you were so upset. I thought you were just being cynical. I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea about how much I was looking forward to our honeymoon trip? I did a lot of research on the internet and I even sent you pictures of places I wanted to visit.
I was also upset when you said that you didn't want to go with me and Mom.
I even made the reservations myself. I wanted to go to Paris.
Then why did you decide to cancel your reservations?
I wanted to go only with my beloved husband, just the two of us.
I finally understand now. I'm really sorry. I'm apologizing to you, as you can see. Let's go together for the next trip, just the two of us. I'll have it all arranged for you and I'll pay for everything. Anywhere you want to go, just name it.
It's too late. The man I thought I loved is the man I hate now. Just leave me alone.
How could you hate me in just a few days?
Because you didn't understand my feelings at all. You ignored everything I said and thought only about your mother.
I didn't mean that. I just wanted to make Mom happy since it's her first time to go abroad.
I had a feeling that I would never be your top priority. I could see my unhappy future awaits me. From now on, all you have to think about is your mom.
I won't let you be unhappy ever again.
I can't start a family with you. I can't do it. Please divorce me.
Don't say that, please. Mom said that she can't wait to see her grandchildren.
Can you please stop saying that? It's disgusting.
Mom's getting old and she can't wait any longer to see my grandkids. That's why I decided to get married to you. So please, Kelly.
I'm speechless. If you want to show your mom grandchildren so badly, do it with someone other than me. It's too creepy.
We're married, so let's not get a divorce.
I can't. I don't care if I need to go to the court or whatever. I'll get divorced. I have no property to own, so just divorce me quickly. I've had enough.
Calm down. Let's just talk it over, okay? I'll understand if you explain to me. Just tell me where you are.
I'm definitely getting a divorce, so I won't tell you where I am. If you don't book a flight soon, you're gonna have to stand in front of that house forever.
I'm sorry. I'll do whatever you say from now on.
Then why don't you cut ties with your mom?
Sorry, I can't do that. She's my own mother.
See? Well, I guess that's what I expected. I don't really care. Let's only communicate about the divorce.
I bought a scarf. I think you'll like it. I want to give it to you, so you need to tell me where you live. Please, Kelly.
I can't. Your mom picked that out for you anyway, didn't she?
How did you know that?
That's the worst. I don't want that.
Don't say that. Let's not get divorced and live together again. I beg you, Kelly.
I'll divorce you no matter how long it takes. Bye.
Wait, don't leave me. Don't abandon me.
Now go home to your beloved mommy, loser boy. Goodbye forever. My husband ended up staying at a hotel that day along with his travel bag. He applied for more paid holidays and managed to get an apartment. Then he went back to work. I was finally relieved. My mother-in-law called me with annoying complaints, so I immediately signed a contract with a lawyer. And I also issued a warning to my husband, who was waiting for me in front of my office. The look on his face was priceless. After that, there was a lot of wrangling, but we managed to get divorced. It was a painful experience for me. I learned that I should choose my marriage partner more carefully.
I have a favor. Are you busy right now?
I'm busy. What's up?
Can you go get Tylenol on your way home? The big brother has a fever. He's sleeping, so I can't leave the house.
Sorry, I can't. I'm going to be late again today. Why don't you just go to the pharmacy? You can leave the house for a little bit. Oh, you don't have to make my dinner.
Didn't you say this morning that you were going to finish early today?
I had to change my plan. It's work, can't be helped.
I understand, but aren't you worried about your son? He has a fever. Besides, don't you think it'd be a disaster if your father catches his cold?
Huh? It's just your fault for not taking a good care of the family. What do you think I'm letting you be a housewife for? You're supposed to take care of the kids so they don't get a fever.
I quit my job because you asked me to take care of your father. I'm not a housewife because I want to. Have you forgotten?
Can you make more money than me? It's more efficient for me to focus on my job than for you to make pennies. And if I have to take care of the house, it makes no sense. Can't you even understand that?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about money. I'm just saying maybe you could take some time to think about your family. The kids are going to forget you. Don't you love your children?
Who's taking care of you guys? If I collapse, we all collapse. Do you understand that? Think about the reality.
I understand and I'm grateful, but I wish you'd take time to focus on your family once in a while. I wish I had more time to talk with you. You leave me taking care of your father. He's paralyzed and can't move, but his brain is still working. You should talk to him once in a while.
I told you, I'm busy. I don't have time to deal with old man.
He takes it out on me when the kids cry. Lately, he's even started taking it out on them too. If you could say something to him, I think he would understand a little better. Also, I'm thinking about taking him to a nursery home.
What? You're going to put my parent in a nursery home? You're a home wife, right? What are you staying home for? You're supposed to take care of everything in the house perfectly. You want to cut corners?
I'm not saying like that, but there are cases where a professional would make both of us happier than an amateur caregiver. I just thought it would be better for him. Anyway, your son has a fever. I'd like to take him to the doctor if possible. He's got a high fever and he's suffering. I don't have time to deal with your father's selfishness. Please come home as soon as you can and help me.
I can't. He'll be okay in the morning. You're overreacting. Which is more important if you compare it to my work? If you don't take care of my dad, you'll get in trouble. If you really want to put him in a nursery home, use your savings to pay for it.
Huh? Why would you say that?
You're so picky. Anyway, I still have to work. Take out my suit for tomorrow. And my shoes were dirty yesterday, so polish them up. It's your job to make sure your husband looks good. Make sure you do your job. I'll turn my phone off. Don't call me.
Understood. I was exhausted from taking care of my father-in-law and raising children perfectly all by myself. But now that they are in elementary school, their body is getting stronger and stronger, and recently it has been a little easier for me to handle them. Except for taking care of the father-in-law. It was just when I thought that I had to start thinking about my future. I'm sorry for contacting you suddenly. Are you Mr. Kyle's wife, Emma? Yes, that's right. Who are you? I'm your husband's agent. An agent? What agent? Yes, my name is Ashley Stone. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer? Why does a lawyer need me? Mr. Kyle, your husband wishes to divorce you. What? You suddenly reached me and what are you saying? Well, please listen until the end. The reasons for divorce are economic abuse and moral harassment. Economic abuse and moral harassment? Huh? Aren't you talking to a wrong person? I have no idea at all. This is rude. The husband works and the wife takes care of the house. If the couple agrees to each other, there is no problem at all. However, You make Mr. Kyle put all the salary he earns into the house budget, and you give him an allowance of $100 a month. Other expenses are almost unacceptable, and he can't choose to wear a tie or a pair of socks. Don't you think this is economic abuse? There is a reason for that. It's true that if you only look at the cash, it's not much, but he uses his other credit cards freely. You bring up your father-in-law's care and childcare and deny his efforts. You tell him to go earn money and force him to work excessively while you don't. Are you thinking that domestic violence and harassment are committed by men against women? You're being lazy and spending your time at home, but you force your husband to work hard. Your words and actions constitute harassment. Wait, I'm not harassing him. I have proof. If he sues you, you'll have to get divorced. You'll have to send your children to children's home. Mr. Kyle says that if you sign the papers, he won't ask for anything. What do you think? No way. What proof do you have? I haven't done anything wrong and I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me talk to my husband. I'm sorry, but I would appreciate it if you could talk to him through me. I'm his lawyer. Can you tell me your license number? Oh, right. It has been on the news recently. How to spot a fake lawyer. Of course you don't want to be scammed. Sure, if you need it, then I'll give you my license number. You can look into it and feel comfortable. Thank you. Whenever you feel more comfortable, please give me a call. I look forward to hearing from you. I looked into the number and it appears that she is indeed an official lawyer. You call this a bolt from the blue. I didn't know what to do and I wanted to go crazy, but it happened all of a sudden. Hey, my ex-wife, how are you? How have you been? What do you want? I don't even want to talk to you. Now we're officially divorced. The thought of finally being free from a boring person makes me so happy. I just wondered how you're feeling right now. You think I feel good? Of course not. It's your fault. You looked better when we first got married, but now you've become a boring old hag. You don't respect my parents. You're rebellious against me, and I don't want you as a woman or a wife. Only if you had some of your femininity left. I'm upset. I don't care anymore. We're over. Leave me alone. Now that I divorced you, I'm remarrying my young lawyer girlfriend. Well, since you signed the papers, I won't ask you anything. Good job. I'll leave you alone. I'm glad we got divorced by agreement. I'm more concerned about how I'm going to live with my 2 kids from tomorrow. I don't think you'll be able to find a decent job after being a housewife for so long. You can't even be a stripper if you're old. Compared to you, Ashley is different. She's younger than you, she's smarter than you, and she's a good woman who works hard. I don't have to worry about financial abuse. Ashley is a lawyer, right? You two seem to be very close. Yeah, I'm getting remarried. What? Remarry? To that lawyer? That's disgusting. Yeah, I don't care. I can choose who I remarry to. Unlike women, men can remarry right away. She seemed to want to take some time off, but it's better for women to get married early, you know. I want to be with her too. I'm surprised, but I expected it. Huh? What? You took the wrong move at the end, you stupid. Huh? Nothing. Good luck. I don't want to say this, but you surprisingly look good, so I don't think the girls will leave you alone. What do you mean surprisingly? I make good money too. Right. Well, I hope I never see you again. Take care. Yeah, bye. Long time no see, Miss Emma. Do you remember me? Oh, the lawyer from back then. Long time no see. What can I do for you? I'm sure I don't have to talk to you anymore. I'd like to ask you a few questions. What did you do to him? What did I do to him? What do you mean? What is it all of a sudden? He had always been so calm, so handsome, but now he's wearing a shabby suit and a mismatched tie, and his shirt is wrinkled and has a dirty collar. What is this? And he has terrible taste? Yes, I'm surprised. I knew it was you. No, that's his original taste. I was like, I can't even shut my mouth. I had to at least dress him for work, let alone in daily wear. But he won't listen to me no matter what I say. I'm sure that's true. I had to force him to decide what he was going to wear in the morning. I had to decide from head to toe. Most of the clothes were semi-custom made because he's tall. His ties and shoes were expensive, but they get ruined very easily, so I had to take good care of them. He looks like mature, but he needs a lot of help. Where did that wonderful Kyle go? Thank you, that was my work. From now on, please do your best so that you can create a wonderful man. You got married, right? Congratulations. I wish you all the best. Are you trying to get back at me? Of course not. Let me tell you, Kyle and I did not have the kind of relationship you think we had. We only started dating after you guys got divorced. That can't be true. Kyle told me that. The day he filed for divorce, he said he'd marry you. He wouldn't say such a thing if you weren't even dating. You're a lawyer, right? Don't lie to me. You have proof? What? Do you have any proof that Kyle and I were dating? You are indeed a lawyer. You are so calm. I have no proof. Then you won't win in court. I don't care about court. I'm not even thinking about it. What? The only thing you can get from winning in court is money. As long as I get affidavit that states the reason for the divorce and proves that it's not my fault, there's no problem. That's true, but Emma, are you okay? Aren't you pretending to be fine? Let's say that I had an affair with your husband and as a result I took him away from you. Wouldn't you hate me? Not at all. What? Not at all. I would rather appreciate you. I do have 2 children, and I sometimes worried about what we are going to do now that we have lost their father. However, I have finished paying for the student insurance for both children from my husband's savings, and I have finished the car loan and the house loan. He said he needed the car and the house, so I received the property division in cash, and I got the custody of the children. Child support will be deducted from his paycheck, and if he fails to pay it, his accounts will be suspended. I have no problem with that. I think I can raise my children. He has a high income, so wasn't it regrettable to let him go? It would have been a great loss for you and your children. Aren't you pretending to be fine? You want me to pretend? I'm really not playing anything. Besides what I just said, my husband has placed his parent in an expensive nursing home. He said he would put him in a nursing home and live with you as newlyweds. Such a happy guy, isn't he? I really don't think he has cash right now. And you don't have any money either, right? Huh? What's it all of a sudden? The internet is so convenient nowadays. If you know the name and the license number, you can find out all kinds of things, even information on disciplinary actions. What? What are you talking about? You've been suspended by the Bar Association for 6 months. What the hell? Don't be rude. That is a contempt. Your income has been suspended for 6 months, and since you abandoned your clients, you've lost your trust. You are a lawyer and a saw proprietor at the same time. Trust comes first, right? It must be tough when you don't have a job. Where did you hear such bullshit? A lawyer is an agent of justice. I don't put profits first. Don't say such bullshit. Profit doesn't come first. You were punished because you used a deposit from your client to yourself, right? Doesn't that mean you wanted to make a profit? I didn't use it. It's a misunderstanding. I diverted it into another matter, but I gave it back to him. This is what everyone does. There are just some people who make a big fuss about it. If you use it without telling your client, of course that's not acceptable. And what's more, when we were going through our divorce, your business was suspended, right? Is it okay to work under the name of a lawyer? Isn't that illegal? I was just helping my friend with my legal knowledge. Isn't that unreasonable? In fact, when you first contacted me, you named yourself as a lawyer and you provided me your license number. A number could be random, you idiot. Are you a fake lawyer if you don't know what a license number is? There are many good lawyers, but I hear that the number of lawyers who can study but have problems is increasing. I have to be careful when I hire a lawyer. I heard there are some scams too. How can you say that? It's a misunderstanding. Anyway, right now, Kyle only has his house and car as his property, and you don't seem to have any money either. I know you're having a hard time making a living, but good luck. Don't worry, money is just something you can earn again, and if we have love, we can make it work. We will be happy together. That's fine. By the way, everyone around him knows the truth, so there's no use pretending to be a good wife. Everyone? Who's everyone? Not only his relatives, but also his boss, colleagues, and some of his clients. Rumors seem to be spreading from everywhere. I don't know how far it has spread. Why? Why would it happen? You spread it, didn't you? On behalf of my husband who does nothing, I was the one who gave them seasonal greetings. Some of the wives are my personal friends. When I needed help, they were very kind to me as friends. I'm glad I was a good housewife. Besides, telling them what happened is necessary, isn't it? Why would you do that? Why? It's because you made up an abuse or moral harassment story that doesn't exist. I do have a little pride too. The evidence of abuse was a bullshit diary written by Kyle, wasn't it? That was horrible. I keep a parenting diary that also can be used as a household account book. You would have lost if we went to court. Then why didn't you go to court? I wanted to get rid of him as soon as possible. If the trial had taken long and he had started to argue for the divorce, it would have been a big problem.
It would definitely be better to leave when he was ready to divorce me. That's how I decided. I think it was the right decision. You're pretending to be like that again? Why don't you just honestly say you're frustrated and you hate him? That's why he left you. If you say you were able to discipline him, then I could do it too. It'll be too late if you regret. Fine, I swear that will never happen. Then good luck. Hope you do your best. Hey, how are you? Who are you? It's me, Kyle. You haven't forgotten me, have you? I was wondering which Kyle you are, the ex-husband Kyle. I forgot about you. It seems like you're doing well. I'm fine. What can I do for you? There's nothing to talk about with you. Hey, why don't we start over? Huh? What's with you all of a sudden? Are you crazy? What happened to Ashley? I don't know, she left. What? She left? I don't understand. She tells me to do this and that, but she can't do anything by herself. You know what? She claims to be a lawyer, but she only makes $30,000 a year. I've been tricked. Maybe you're about the same as her. I guess it's both your faults. What? What did you say? Don't get cocky. I heard you lost a lot of work. How did you know? I don't think it's $30,000, but I've heard a lot about you. Rumors of a man who left his wife for a young mistress. It must be tough for a sales who deals with many women and families to be the subject of such rumors. Even though it's true, I feel sorry for you. It's her fault. She was a useless woman. Dad says you were better than her. Aren't you happy? No way. You want to start over? Hell no. I'd rather you stay away from us. Don't say like that. The kids can at least take care of their grandpa now. It would be SCL for the kids to get in touch with him. I think it will be useful for their future. I can't even imagine being in touch with an old man who yells and curses and throws things at you when he's in a bad mood. And you put him in a nursing home, didn't you? There's no need to take care of him, right? No, it cost a lot of money and he caused problems, so he came back to my house. What? That's tough. No wonder she left. I understand how she feels. A middle-aged man with no money and his parents to be taken care of? I'm sorry. I apologize again. Please come back. Of course not. Don't be silly. I'm not kidding. Look, I'm in trouble. I need your help. I told you too that I needed your help. What did you say to me back then? Don't tell me you forgot. I can't. I thought I should leave at least his number since he's the father of my children even though he's like that. But I decided to cut him off because he seemed to be doing nothing but causing trouble. I thought it was the best for my children. I am busy raising my 2 children, sometimes with the help of my parents, but I am managing it. I am a housewife, but if I work outside the home, I can be a housekeeper and they appreciate me. I am grateful for the experience I had. I was blessed with a good employer, and compared to the time I spent being treated like a slave by my ex-husband and ex-father-in-law, it's like heaven. Housewifery is a profound thing. My current hobby is to teach my children minimal housework happily so that they don't end up like my ex-husband.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!